Hi and welcome to Safe Driver Training. My name is William Grant and today we'll discuss the strengths and the methods of load security. Drivers of all vehicles, whether large or small, commercial or otherwise, legally responsible to ensure their loads are properly restrained. This means that aside from the real danger caused by improper restrained loads, you also risk heavy penalties for failing to comply with the load requirements. You can find the restraint requirements in the truck loading code. Go to NZTA website and then under the Vehicle License tab, click on Road Code. Select Heavy Vehicle Road Code, scroll down and you find the Truck Loading Code section where you can read for yourselves all the loading and load security requirements. From the law points of view, the load does not have to fall from the vehicle for an offense to be committed. It only has to be capable of falling from the vehicle. That means that the goods that you are transporting on your truck, as well as any equipment and tools, must be properly loaded and restrained, and be within maximum permitted dimensions and weight limitations. Even the drivers of the bulk transport, such as tankers and tippers, are not immune from prosecution. You will be penalized if tools or equipment can fall from the vehicle, or the load leaks through the faulty valve or a door, or it sheds because the load was left uncovered. So the skills not only in the driving the vehicle, but also in a safe securing the load so it cannot move while driving. Depending on the load position on the vehicle, there are three main restraint methods. The first one is load placed up against the headboard. The second one, load placed not against the headboard. And the third one, where the load is placed partially against the headboard. Let's discuss the specific requirements for each of the restraint methods. The first method is when we place the load up against the headboard. Load placed against the headboard usually is the best position for your load, providing that the load is kept within the maximum legal weight limits and the vehicle dimensions and handling of the vehicle is not impaired. The headboard provides additional support to your load, preventing it to move forward under braking. It gives your truck better aerodynamics and reduces the fuel consumption as well. Where the load placed against the headboard or the gooseneck fitted to the vehicle, the combined strength of all lashings placed across the load must be equal at least to the total weight of the load. For example, if a truck has 2000 kg load, which is set against the headboard, the combined strength of all restraint must be at least 2000 kgs. The second method is load placed not against the headboard. Usually, we place the load in such position where it is not practicable to place the load up against the headboard due to its size or the weight. For example, container trucks, heavy haulage transportation, steel coil deliveries and much more other loads which we have to place in the middle of the deck to balance the weight on axles. If the load is not positioned against the headboard or the gooseneck, the combined strength of all lashings placed across the load must be capable of withstanding at least twice the total weight of the load, because the load has more potential to move. For example, if a truck has 3000 kg load placed away from the headboard, the strength of the load restraints must be at least 6000 kgs. So the third method, which we're going to discuss with you, is when the load partially placed against the headboard. That means when the lower packages are supported by the headboard, but the upper packages are not supported by the headboard, or not supported at least 150 mm off the headboard. The combined rated strength of all lashings placed across the load must be capable of withstanding at least 1.5 times of the total weight of the load. For example, if a truck has a load with combined total weight of 3000 kgs, and the top packet is not supported by at least 150 mm of the headboard, the strength of the load restraints must be at least 4500 kgs. And now let's put your knowledge to the test. I have prepared some examples for you. Comment down below how many of them you got right. Alright, if you got all the answers correct, put the thumbs up in the comment section, and if not, please go through this video again to make sure you got the right understanding, and if you have any questions, comment down below. Remember that these are the minimum acceptable methods of the load security to ensure it prevents the load movement when driving over the bumps and depressions, or when braking, accelerating or changing directions. Load security, it's a very big subject, and of course there are lots more we can discuss in the further videos on Safe Driver Training channel. I hope this video was very helpful to you, and as always, safe driving to you all.